Welcome to the 2025 season of Hawkmock League football with the Warriors of Foxborough High School.
Oh, intercepted. That's Goulet.
Today's game is the 94th Thanksgiving Day matchup between the Foxborough Warriors and the Hornets of Mansfield High School. Coming to you from Alumni Field in Mansfield. Bringing you all of today's exciting football action. Doug Seuss and Pat
Touchdown, Cam Rice.
So there he goes. He's throwing, but he's throwing.
He's got him, and he's open. Bowler with the touchdown.
Purcell, the big arm to Rice.
That's
Touchdown. That's just a full rush for a touchdown right there. I hope he gets the ball. And he does.
There he is. What a play.
There he is.
That's awesome.
So, oh, here we go.
Beautiful. Oh,
you're not
boy.
catching him.
No, they sure aren't.
Wow.
O'Keefe, get that! O'Keefe!
Holding in. Here we go, pass play.
Oh, what a play! What a play by
Boulay!
Right there.
Backfield. Gillespie's going to go in.
I think he's in.
Got it.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely
Looking to his right. Yeah, he gets hammered.
Now let's join Doug and Pat for today's pregame commentary.
Oh, he's still going.
Oh, Palmer. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Doug Seuss, Pat McGuire, joining you from Alumni Field in Mansfield for today's 94th edition of the Foxborough Mansfield Turkey Day game. Big game today for a lot of reasons, Pat. Not just the usual Thanksgiving tradition, but Foxborough has a lot on the line.
Yeah, winner of today's game gets a share of the Davenport. They get to split it with North Attleboro, who's already locked up their season schedule for the league. Should be interesting. Foxborough's pretty banged up right now. But just like we saw 2 years ago and that last year for everything, this is a big game. Even though the state championship is looming for next week, these kids are still giving it their all, especially those seniors. You only get so many of these games, and they can feel it winding down right now. They got 2 games left in their career for most of them, and I expect them to leave it all out there.
Right. And again, you and I both were part of the Thanksgiving tradition, and everything goes out the window as far as like records and everything else. There's been more upsets over the years. Teams that you didn't expect to win pull it out, and vice versa. Foxborough would be favored in this game, but we're playing on Mansfield's home field, and they would love nothing better than to beat us, that not allow us to have a share of that Hawkmock title, not to mention sending us into the Super Bowl with some bad taste in our mouth.
Yeah, Mansfield's been preparing for this game for 2 weeks. They didn't have a game last week. Foxborough, the MIA, was kind enough to put us on Saturday, so our Warriors had 2 days to prepare for the game. Doesn't matter. They're both well-versed with each other. They know what each team's going to run. Thanksgiving Day is one of those big rivalry things where it's sort of will against skill, so the will's more important on these days.
Right. And injury-wise, Foxborough's still going to be without Ryan Foley. Jack Taft has filled in great for him. 10 touchdowns over the last 3 weeks for Jack Taft. He's really tearing it up. Dulesky last week had probably his best passing game of the season, I think, my opinion. And we also lost Joey Lombardi last week, opening kickoff. He's got a knee injury, and he's basically done for the year. I was told this morning, they haven't even been able to take an MRI because he's still got so much swelling.
Yeah, and the problem is that Lombardi was essentially Foley's backup, even though they played together. So now at that position, which is an important position on both sides of the ball, they're down to their third string for it. So it's at the end of the year. Good news is any of the sophomores that have been practicing with it have the experience for it now. I think that Foxborough might be getting outside the box to sort of fill the gaps that are left in there in specialized situations. Maybe we'll see someone who plays a lot all the time at a different position.
There you go. And it is a beautiful day. I mean, Thanksgiving doesn't get much better than this. Temperature-wise, I'm going to say it's going to be in the 40s, but this sun feels really good on us. Pat and I get the luxury of being in the bleachers today, not up on that press box, because trust me, you don't want to be on top of that thing, especially when the wind's howling. So we're going to have a good view. We're going to bring the game to you live very soon. Predictions, Pat?
Well, I was just thinking I'm pumped the sun's going to be beating on us, too. So prediction is I'm going to go with 2013 Foxborough.
I'm going to say Foxborough by 6. And again, remember, I can never guess the right score, let alone guess the right spread. So I'm going to say Foxborough by 6. Hawkmark champs on to the Super Bowl. We'll see you shortly.
Hornets, Ben Giovanni. For the Warriors, Max Iorio. For the Hornets, Eric Tryon. For the Warriors, Dana Corliss. For the Hornets, Nate Baylor. For the Warriors, Steve Tortora. For the Hornets, Seamus McLeod. For the Warriors, Javon Diaz. For the Hornets, Alex Ramos and Dorvin Pierre. For the Warriors, Ronnie LaCroix. For the Hornets, Cam Sikora. For the Warriors, Matt O'Keefe. For the Hornets, Dylan Curtin. And for the Warriors, Bismarck Suarez. For the Hornets, Jake Tryon. How about a big hand for those senior football players from both teams. Let's meet the Mansfield senior cheerleaders. Lauren Chakran, Jenny Lee Sakura, Kayla Flint, Isabella Reed, Clara Schreiber, and Isabella Anthony. And the Foxboro senior cheerleaders, Maya Cruz and Isaac Rivera. How about a big hand once again for all of our senior football players and senior cheerleaders. Please welcome head coach Jack Martinelli and the Warriors from Foxboro High School. And now let's welcome head coach Mike Redding and the rest of the Hornets from Mansfield High School. Is 11 years old and is a bright, athletic, friendly, incredibly great doing. Happy Thanksgiving. He loves sports more than anything. He's always been full of it, especially when he's on the soccer field. His love for the game is contagious, and he's known for his determination, big heart, and infectious smile. Sadly, Flynn's world changed overnight as he was recently diagnosed with osteosarcoma, a rare form of bone cancer. He is now facing a challenging journey that will require extensive medical treatment, including multiple trips a week into Boston for treatment and blood work. Despite these challenges, Flynn remains a great source of inspiration to those around him, and with his energy, enthusiasm, positive attitude inspiring. Thank you to the Mansfield firefighters for their Buzz Off event this fall to support the Murphy family, and to all of you in the community who have donated to Fight Like Flynn GoFundMe site. Your support is greatly appreciated. Please welcome Flynn Murphy and his parents, Mary Ann and Pat, who played football at Mansfield High School, and his sister Charlotte, who has also battled cancer and is currently in remission.
Thanksgiving, gentlemen.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Well.
Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving.
Okay, gentlemen, usually my coin toss speech is short and sweet, but today is a special game. You gentlemen are about to participate in a tradition that not many people nobody outside of New England does except you guys. Play football against your rivals on Thanksgiving morning. Make sure that this game is memorable for all the right reasons, gentlemen. This game goes back 77 years. That means a lot of your brothers, uncles, fathers, and even grandfathers have played in this game. So represent the game with respect and honor. Respect your coaches, your opponents, all your family and friends that are here to watch the game today. But most of all, gentlemen, respect the tradition of this game. Good luck. May the best team win today, gentlemen. And with that being said, Foxborough, you're the visiting team. You're going to call for me. I have a silver dollar. Heads, tails. I got heads, tails. What is your call? Heads. All right, heads. Would you like to flip the coin? Okay, flip it nice and high and let it land on the ground. Okay. All right. Your heads, correct? Heads is the call. It's the tails. You want to toss Mansfield? What would you like? You want to defer your option the second half? You want the ball then? Which way do you want to kick? Okay, you stand over here, you stand over here. Mansfield won the toss. They defer the second half. Shake hands, gentlemen. Let's play football.
All right, welcome everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Doug Seuss, Pat McGuire bringing you today's action from Alumni Field in Mansfield. Beautiful sunny day. The sun is baking on us here in our cozy location in the stands with all the Foxborough spectators. We're about to have the national anthem played, and then we'll come back to you.
Early in this summer, Mansfield lost a dedicated volunteer in the community. Carl Lundell grew up in Canton, but fell in love with the town as a wonderful place to raise his family. Carl coached hundreds of young athletes in Little League Baseball as well as traveling all-stars and spent many years as an umpire. Carl was a CYO basketball coach and one of the founding members of Mansfield's Metro West program. In the early 90s, Carl was a public address announcer on Mansfield football at Memorial Park. He and his wife Jane raised 3 outstanding scholar athletes from Mansfield High School who are with us today. Please join Kristen, Dave, and Mike Lundell as we honor the memory of Carl Lundell with a moment of silence. Thank you. And now, we ask that you direct your attention to the flag in Heroes Corner and pay honor and respect to the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem by Mansfield High School's Jack Hubbard.
told by that young man on the guitar, I just wish the volume was a little louder because it sounded pretty good from here. Make note of the Heroes Corner where the flags are. Mansfield has done a great job honoring the services, the branches of the services here. It is one of the highlight features of this field. So we bring you today's action. Foxborough coming in. All right, yeah, very nice. You see the plaques they have over there. Again, this was all done like over 10 years ago. True honor, well deserved, and the recognition is just simply not enough, but it's very good for what these people have paid the price. But again, Foxborough has a lot on the line here today. Davenport Division title on the line. Mansfield comes in, what Pat mentioned in our pregame, they've had 2 weeks off. They lost to KP in the playoffs, and basically have had a lot of time to heal up and prep for this game. Back for Foxborough, we have Cam Rice and Jack Taft. We do not have a copy of the roster at the moment. Hopefully that gets taken care of shortly. So we have no idea on the Mansfield players' names at this time.
Well, it looks like 42 is Kellaway, since he's got it on the back of his jersey. They probably have the seniors with their names on the backs.
All right, and we get a short kick. That's going to hit the turf, go out of bounds. Foxborough should get the ball about the 30-yard line, I think is where they spot it. Mansfield won the toss, elected to defer. Foxborough obviously then decided to take the ball.
I mean, no surprise there. They kicked as far away from Cam Rice as possible.
Oh yeah, and Taft is no second-level guy either. Both those guys are very dangerous, but Cam Rice for sure.
Yeah, it's like picking your
poison.
If one of them's going to return it, then you want Taft to return it.
Exactly. So Foxborough comes out with their line. Vieira at center. They get Corliss and O'Keefe at the guards. Diaz and I think LaCroix, are at the tackles. You get motion here from Boulay, and we're going to have a handoff. No, fake handoff, and we're going to see Dulesky. Nice tackle there. Nice tackle by number 11 for Mansfield. Dulesky on the RPO play. Loses a yard.
Gio Scapolini.
Oh, it's Gio. All right, the last of Scarpolini's for this time being. Nice, really open field
extra
tackle.
English there on the
little twist on the ankle. Yeah.
So
Scarpolini's are like DiGirolamos in Mansfield. There's always just another generation of them coming.
Well, I was just listening to all the names before the half, and I say the same thing every time, but it sounds like the roll call for the Knights of Columbus every year.
All right, Taft straight ahead. It's balled up. There's nothing there. He gets about a yard. So a host of black jerseys here for Mansfield. They're going to give him 2 yards on the carry. He'll take it out to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, they start on the 35, not the 30.
Yeah, 35.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are names on the back of a handful of jerseys, so you're right, Pat. Those are probably our seniors from Mansfield. Third and 9. See Hassett wide to the near side, Rice in the slot. With Boulay in the backfield with Taft and Dulesky. And Dulesky's going to step up into the pocket, and he's going to throw the ball. That's going to be picked off. Oh, it should have been.
Good job by Rice fighting for it there.
Number 15. Can't quite read his name. All right, this was a dangerous throw by Dulesky. I mean, he held the ball late to maybe freeze the backs. But yeah, Cam Rice played defense on that one. Knocked that ball loose. So Foxborough will be punting. Back would be Cam Russo.
Nothing fancy. They're playing cover 2, sitting in their zones for it.
Mm-hmm. Scarpolini is one of the deep backs, number 11. Wind is blowing across the field. No real advantage here. Good snap. Decent kick. End over end.
Tough one to field.
Yeah, it is. Got to get a generous roll out of that. The ball's going to be down at the 27-yard line of Mansfield. So a really nice kick by Cam Russo right there.
It's all the way down to the point. 27. First and 10.
All right. Moment here, give everybody at home a shout out. I wish everybody happy Thanksgiving, wherever you're eating today or just gathering with friends and family.
Especially all
Enjoy
those
something.
heroes prepping the food right now.
Yeah, 100%. Mrs. Seuss is doing that right now. Mansfield comes out in the spread, shotgun, there's handoff. It looks like, no, nothing there. Number 16, that might be the Deary. I'm not quite sure. There, absolutely nothing here. Great penetration, you see.
Great job by Palmer right there, heading it off. You're not getting outside.
You're not getting outside. LaCroix right there, filling that hole.
And then Bollet comes up to fill.
So
It's good linebacker.
So a loss of 1 brings up 2nd and 11.
We got quads to the right there.
Yeah, you don't usually see that.
Running the
Empty backfield.
Oop-de-oop.
And he goes to the single back, a single receiver over here.
Trying to pick on Philbin right there with getting the isolation over there. So that'll be an interesting thing to watch as the game goes on.
Nice gain of about 8 yards.
It's like they're trying to put Philbin one-on-one with that, who's a good-sized kid. Looks like he's probably a tight end based on where he's lined up in the huddle.
Yep. Third and a long 2 right here. Ball's resting at the 35 of Mansfield. It was an interesting formation there, Pat. Like you said, they had 4 receivers. A diamond over there on the far side and a single guy here. Now they're going 3 receivers to the far side, single back.
They got their tight end on the left side, though.
All right. Quick pass. There it is, sitting right there. Yeah, it is Borderies, number 16. That name's familiar to you. He's the younger son of former coach Mike Badiri, who spent many years on the Foxborough sidelines, and as well as a player back in the 80s.
Nothing fancy there. They spread them out with the trips, and Mason's job right there is basically find an open spot and just sit down in it.
That's exactly what he did.
Get the first down, move the chains.
Well, Mansfield does pick up the first down. Play coming in from the sideline.
Quarterback's big kid.
I was just thinking that, Pat. He is a tall boy. Badiri on the carry. Will cut back up through the middle. Nice run there. He gains about 5 yards. Gets out to the 47-yard line. Bring up a 2nd and 5. Taft on the tackle for the Warriors.
See, it's a funny little play here. Mansfield's been doing this for quite some time. Badiri lines up on the outside and he goes in that motion, but that's an inside run. That fullback that's lined up, they're leading right up the middle for it, but the idea is with that motion, usually when you see that motion, they're going outside, so it's to open up a little bit of a gap to get in there.
All right. Mansfield 2nd and, well, they gave him 4, I'd say 5, but still a good gain on first down. We got motion again. And we're going to see Badiri again. Same play, opposite side. He's going to get a yard out of this, but Foxborough is right that time. Diaz in there on the tackle for Foxborough, as well as Boulay.
I wonder if that was a crossing action on there, because I'm not sure if the fullback was leading through that one.
LaCroix looks a little dinged up. He's going to be checking out. Hopefully just
I think that's Hinden coming in.
Yeah, Josh Hinden, who's played well for the Warriors this year. Hopefully LaCroix just needs a minute.
Warriors going with the 5-man line.
All right, Mansfield breaks with 2 guys in the backfield, one of them being Badiri. Receiver split 1 to each side.
That left tackle is way off.
There
right
goes
there.
Badiri in motion. The fake to him. Here's pressure. Diaz has a good shot at him. We're going to see a long throw downfield here. It's going to short hop. Nice pressure by Quan Diaz right there. Flushed him outside the pocket over toward the Mansfield sideline.
I'm wondering if that left tackle being that far back, well, he's obviously doing it to sort of help blocking Trevor Palmer. I'm wondering if that'll be something that we see continue.
Again, you can only have 4 guys in the backfield, so if he creeps too far off that line, that the linesman should be cautioning him.
The old Kansas City Chiefs strategy.
Yeah, there you go, Pat. So here we go. We're going to see Mansfield punt from their own 48-yard line. Long count, low snap, fielded cleanly. Nice kick there. That's going right to Taft. And he's going to get about 5 yards on a return, bring it out across the 20 to the 22-yard line. Nice kick there.
Mansfield trying to draw her off sides, doing some funny business with the ball, the long snapper there.
Good strategy. All right, Foxborough second possession. We have 6 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. If you're just joining us, there's no score. Each team has traded punts.
The thing is, when you have the punt return, when you have the return on for the punt, your line is less apt to really be.
We have O'Keefe in the backfield right now.
Yep, and we're going to.
Oh, then we got a fumble, and that's going to be Mansfield's ball. Wow, that backfired big time. It's like nobody from Foxborough knew the ball was on the floor.
Yeah.
Wow. So you have O'Keefe lead blocking here, and this is going to be a handoff to Taft.
I mean, they had plenty of room to run with it too.
He just dropped the ball, and again, it's just like Mansfield with their penetration comes up with the big turnover early in this game. They get the ball at the Foxborough 16-yard line. 1st and 10. As a new mix you talked about earlier in pregame, Pat, about O'Keefe being in the backfield a little bit.
They had room to run on that play too. If it was,
you just got to hold on to the exchange, which never happened. So Mansfield receivers split wide to both sides. Tight end just backs off and goes in the slot. Badiri's in the slot.
I feel like that right end.
We got a flag. Yeah. We got a flag here.
They were not lined up properly.
Might have been a tight end. I was going to say it was a timeout call, but we got an official on the Foxborough near side that threw the flag, and it might be waved off if the timeout was called prior to the infraction.
All right, so he's giving them the timeout for it instead.
Yeah, he is.
Something this field has that a lot of fields don't have is they have play clocks in each end zone.
Yeah.
I remember when they first started, it was a big issue because they had a play clock over in the scoreboard right there, but that was illegal. That was the MIA said you can't do that. You got to put a play clock in the other end zone.
Exactly. While we have this break in action, give a shout out Tim Triani watching the game at home. Coach Tim, a long time ago, was successful in the youth program. He watches the games from home. He sent me a text message wishing us luck and happy Thanksgiving. So enjoy the game, Coach. All right, Mansfield, after the timeout, 1st and 10 from the Foxborough 16-yard line. All right, you're going to see, that ball could have been tipped. Great hands by that receiver out there.
That's Badiri.
That's Badiri. Diaz almost looked like Diaz almost had this ball go through his hands on the pass release. Here's a good view, right? You don't really see it there, but that pass was not very high. Badiri does a great job of concentrating.
Good job by Bull in there, sticking to the tackle instead.
Taking
the cheese.
Yeah, exactly. Gain of about 5 on the play.
As much as you want it, you're the only one out there, so you got to make that tackle.
Yeah, you got to make the tackle. And even if the ball's dropped, it could be a complete pass, but you got to stay with that receiver. Yeah, Mansfield's formation here is a little different than what North saying. There's Palmer. Palmer misses him. It could have been face guarding. There was no call.
There's no face guarding in the NFHS.
Oh, that's beautiful.
No face guarding.
because Bolin had his back to the play. Foxborough had a great pass rush, first by Palmer, and the quarterback, which, again, we don't have a roster, I apologize.
17, good job.
17 did a really good job of avoiding the sack right there. So Hendon checks out, still with a 5-man front for Foxborough.
So we got about 3rd and 6, long 5.
Yeah, long 5. A lot of fans yelling for holding there, but
yeah, they can yell all they want.
that's it. It's not going to influence the officials. All right, Mansfield again. Now they got twins to both sides.
Yeah, but they don't know which one's supposed to be
I
on
know,
the line.
it's just like
One of them's got to be on the line.
he's got five guys in the backfield. It looked like slant pass.
Oh, nice job,
Yeah,
Philbin. Great job.
That was a quick release, slant. It looked like they almost had 5 guys in the backfield here.
Sure did. That's one of,
Yeah,
and that was the guy. That was
That's the motion guy.
man.
Yep. And he's open.
Yep.
Should have probably had it, but Philbin does a nice job of making sure he doesn't come up with that throw.
Yep.
So Mansfield will attempt a field goal here. Looks like number 39.
Yeah. Now's one of those chances you got to worry about the double clutch by the long snapper.
Don't want to jump off sides here. That kick looks good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Mansfield gets on the board. Foxborough saves themselves from a touchdown, but still give up 3 after the turnover. We have 4:42 remaining in the first quarter.
28-yard field goal based on where they gave that ball up. They'll take that.
Yeah. That could have been really, really bad, and we get away only giving up 3. All right, Taft and Rice back again on for the return.
Number 25, Evan Hafez to kick off for.
All right, Hafez is kicking off for Mansfield, number 25.
Okay.
Tom Ferrier doing
Looks like a former soccer player.
Yeah, Tom Ferrier doing the play-by-play PA system announcing for Mansfield, as always. Great job by Tom.
Foxborough got a good amount of guys up at the line there.
So Taft is going to fit. He drops it. That's 2 now that Taft has dropped. And he's going to be down at the 10-yard line. Nice tackle there by number 31. So back-to-back plays by Jack Taft. He dropped the handoff, and then he just dropped his kickoff.
Yeah, Jack needs to get out of his head right now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe he just took his eye off the ball. The sun's not a factor right there. I can tell you that because it's right in our eyes. But a nice open field tackle. So Foxborough deep at their own 10-yard line takes over 1st and 10.
To the back of the line closest to the ball. So
We're going to see
1 yard.
Hassett and Rice split wide to the left. Taft is the lone back. And he takes a handoff, and he got a hole here, and he's going to be thrown ahead for like about a 4-yard gain. McLeod on the tackle. You see our guards pulling as always.
Seamus McLeod. Boy, poor kid. Every March is his holiday on the 17th.
Yep.
But he's in Mansfield, so everybody's more worried about St. Anthony's Day or St. Joseph's Day the next day.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Whatever it is when they serve the Zeppelis.
So gain of 4, we have a 2nd and 6. And again, O'Keefe in the backfield. He lead block for Taft. He's going to be out about maybe 2 yards shy of the first down sticks. So when O'Keefe goes into the backfield, who are we plugging in number
Watts.
70? Watts is in there?
Yep, Brennan Watts.
All right. All right, they say 3rd and 3 from the 17.
So it's obviously a tip to the Mansfield team when they see 70 come in for a sub that O'Keefe's going to be going into the backfield. Be interested if they do something where they put both Watts and O'Keefe on the line.
Oh, high snap. Taft, he's not going to get it. Mansfield, again, 44 on the tackle, 5 on the tackle. Muldoon.
Boy, Mansfield is selling out to stop that sweep and play the way that they're pursuing.
Right.
There may be space for some sort of counteraction on it in the future. Foxborough's got to sell down here. We got 2:45 to go in the fourth. In the first.
All right, we have Russo at his own 1 yard line.
Get good snap and block here, guys.
Good snap. Here comes slow pressure. Hey, bad kick. This could be fielded at the 40-yard line. Scarpolini fields it at the 40, runs it back to about the 34.
Boy,
that was not a good kick.
That protector on the left side has got to like throw a hand on that kid because that's the second time he's come in.
I know. I was thinking the same thing, Pat. So to your point, Foxborough needs to settle down. We haven't done really anything positive right to this point, and that could have easily been blocked because there was pressure.
Maybe even if he just moves like an extra step to the left.
All right, Mansfield back with their third possession of the game.
And now they're going to run that play where they clear everybody out and send a guy into the flat. There it is to Badiri.
He's got a deep receiver. Oh, nice job by Dulesky recovering.
Great recovery because Dulesky slipped right there and he was down, but luckily the throw was behind. It looks like we might have a hold in.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's a hold and not roughing the passer.
Dulesky had fallen on the play. Oh, they're calling roughing the passer.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, maybe we can see a replay of the throw.
Yeah, the throw was it was short. That's why Dulesky was able to recover.
All right, we're going to see
this roughing the passer.
Palmer hits him late.
I mean, it's not the NFL.
No.
That's.
Well.
It wasn't the worst call I've ever seen.
No, it wasn't. But I mean.
It's a ticky-tack call.
Borderline.
Yeah.
So Mansfield benefits from the penalty, moves the ball inside the 20 at the Foxborough 19.
Kind of feel 17 did a little embellishment there as well, but yeah,
Well, Palmer did give him a good pop.
He had 2 steps, took 2 steps before he hit him.
All right, so here we go again. We got the receiver split long to wide side. Badiri looks like he's in the slot. And we're going to see a roll off. A screen pass set up. That was going to Badiri.
Matt O'Keefe covering the running back on the screen.
That's right.
Hey, he's got a punt return for a touchdown. He's lining up in the backfield. Matt O'Keefe's a skill position player.
He sure is. Second down and 10.
Second down and 10 from the 19.
Coach Redding's been at this for a long time, as has Coach Martinelli. Redding not as long, but certainly he's had a 30-plus year tenure.
89.
What is he, 89?
89 was his first season.
So he's got 36 years, 37 years in. So, yeah, and Mansfield has had nothing but success under his tutelage. So, second and 10. And we're going to see Badiri on that handoff, and Matty O'Keefe.
Matt and Palmer.
Palmer contains that, like you said, Pat. It's so key that he does that. He contains the edge that allows that not to go outside, forces it inside. Matt O'Keefe was just like a heat-seeking missile on that one.
And you see the left tackle is very worried about Palmer getting around the outside.
Right.
So, and as he should be. I think that Mansfield's really just trying to run that to set something else up because you're not going to make a living if you keep running to the side where Palmer and O'Keefe are.
Right. So they lose 4 on the play. So we have a 3rd and 14. We're coming down to a minute left in the first quarter. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Badiri is the single back.
There's difference now where they have the 2 guys to the outside. So I wonder if they're setting up a little screen.
Palmer put heavy pressure on the quarterback. He never had a chance to set his feet. Attaboy, Trevor.
I mean, we're in 4 down territory. I assume that they're not in field goal range.
this is real.
That was, yeah, because that's probably a completion if Palmer doesn't get him.
So what do we get? They're lined up for a field goal.
They'll
Pat.
line up. All right, they're going for a
39-yard.
I mean, they're going to try to draw an offsides.
Probably.
39-yard field goal. All right, kid.
That's going to be short.
Yeah. Oh, no good. Okay.
He was on target, but he was short.
Yeah.
And I'm not even sure what the rule is, but do we get the ball at that spot?
Yes, we
Okay.
should, I believe, unless
I mean-
NFH. Nope, the ref's pointing to a different line.
Maybe the 20,
So in NFHS, you don't get the ball where the kick was from?
unlike college or the NFL. So they're going to spot it, I believe, at the 20. You know, one of these years, Pat, maybe you and I will study the rule book. But then why would we want to do that?
I don't even understand. Oh, because it got into the end zone, but it was short, so it counts as a touchback?
Maybe.
I
All right, here we go.
mean, I might be talking out my butt, but I think that...
Taft on a draw play. He has LaCroix out in front of him.
There you go. Good yards.
Decent gain. He's going to get 6 out of that one.
I'm going to go with that's what it was.
Okay. All right, we're going to see the replay here. You're going to see LaCroix and Corliss actually pulled as well. They're going to give him almost 7 yards. I like that. So nice run by Jack Taft. Bring up a 2nd and 3. We got a half a minute left in the quarter.
I think Foxborough is going to try to use their line play. I think they have an advantage on the line, and they're going to try to continue to use it.
Yep.
And that's one of those things that starts paying dividends in the second half.
Here we go. Trips. And this is Daleski keeping. He's got nothing.
He had to, though, because of the way that was being played.
Yeah, I'm with you at this point, Pat, where I think maybe a little misdirection would help. We're going to have a 3rd and 3. That's the end of the quarter. But I think we need to run a misdirection play of some sort. We were running away from the strong side. We had 3 receivers to the far side, and we ran to the opposite. So, and again, to your point, that's why Daleski kept it. They're trying to throw him off with that.
Yeah, I mean, the backside end right there was overplaying the running back.
Yeah.
So that's Daleski's read, and it's the right read for it. It was just a good job by the guys in pursuit in the backside to be there, shut it down. But this is like when you're playing basketball and you can't see one get. They just need to see one go in the hoop. They need one of these plays to get things going and get some momentum.
Yeah. Well, it's a chess match, and it's like just trying to feel each other out. We have a couple Foxboro coaches right next to us today, instead of being up on top of the press box as well, giving information down to the Coach Carew and the other guys on the sidelines, the other coaches.
I know what play is coming next because we use the same code for our team since Coach Buck's on our team as well.
All right, 3rd and 3 for the Warriors. Mansfield with like a 6-man front. Daleski's under center. He's got a full house backfield. And they're trying to draw him, I think.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to draw him offside, but Mansfield doing a good job there.
Now we're going to get a timeout by Foxborough.
Timeout, Warriors.
So one of the concerns with trying to draw him offsides coming out of the quarter is I'm sure the coach, one of the coaches, was yelling at them, "It's short, watch the ball."
Yeah. The tough part is, though, you lose a timeout early in the second quarter, which near the end of the quarter they might want. So far, Mansfield's played very disciplined.
It's not surprising.
No, not at all.
Redden's a good coach. He's a very good coach.
And his assistants, he's had quite a few long-time guys with him as well.
Down and 2 for the Warriors. the 28.
Got a full house backfield.
Okay. He's got to pass.
He's going to pass it.
Roll out, roll out, roll out. No, no.
Hold,
There it is.
And he caught it anyway. Caught it anyway. There we go. They were getting that first down either way, but.
Well, the thing is we wouldn't have got the yardage we got on the reception because the penalty would only yielded about 5 or 10 yards. But
yeah.
But what an effort by Quan Diaz.
Yeah, they get an extra like 8 yards on that. I mean, it was back shoulder fade, we'll call it. The kid is absolutely panicking right there. So I mean, that's what you coach him up to do, right? If you're out there on an island and you can't make a play on the ball, just make sure it doesn't do your best there.
And again, Quan's playing tight end, so I've said it, a lot in the past. I love when we get our tight ends involved because they rarely get the ball and they become a real secret weapon in a sense.
Yeah, Diaz, along with Bollet, have been another in Corliss, one of those guys that have really stepped up this year and made a huge difference for the team.
Nothing there. Man, that middle is jammed up tight. Scarpolini on the tackle.
They got that Irish kid doing all the work in the middle right there, and then his Italian brethren are scooping in to get the leftovers. It's all right, McLeod. I see you.
Yeah.
You're doing solid work in there. Is it yeoman's work? Is that what it is?
They call it that. Yep. Yeah, there's running room has been really difficult. It's at a premium right now. So we lose one. It'll be 2nd and 11. Ball on the Mansfield 47-yard line. Foxborough's deepest penetration so far in this game.
They're moving guys around too.
Mansfield with like a 6-man front too. Gillespie's going to pass. It's a little screen out here to Diaz. He's got a lot of room.
He's got room. Here we go.
He had LaCroix and O'Keefe out in front of him. LaCroix looked like he might have missed his block, but it's a nice gain. Great play call. Again, tight end screen to the backside.
Good job working on him right there.
You got your 2 best linemen right now. Yeah. If LaCroix is able to get a hand on that defender, that's going for a little bit further. But we get a first down. We're at the 30-yard line. Nice drive going here by the Warriors. Rice is the only wide out at this point. We get motion. High snap. Oh. Taft knocks Dulesky down for a loss of 2. That started with the snap. This snap is high, and it throws the timing off. And then, yeah, it's unfortunate.
I mean, the snap was high enough where Dulesky had to just get it and get upfield as much.
And that's all he was going to do. He was never going to be able to hand the ball off. Rice in motion. A little bootleg here. Dulesky, he's got room.
Just go.
He's going to pick up about 5.
Kilroy, that's 42, Kilroy. Kilroy.
I like Kilroy.
Kilroy.
3rd and 8.
He was essentially, well, I mean, he's in zone coverage, but part of that is the spying on the backside for Dulesky. So the second he saw Dulesky break that contain, he immediately started tracking that back hip.
Correct. All right. Boulay in the backfield with Taft. And we're going to see a rollout. He's got nobody really open. We're going to No, they're going to decline this.
Yeah. I mean, so we got a holding call, and then we got a blindside block probably.
There are multiple flags on the play. Not calling the holding on the other side.
I mean, LaCroix saw that yellow on the field, and He's going to feel bad if they call a hold, if there was a holding call on the defense. He assumed it was on his side, so
right.
Might as well get your money's worth and get a good shot in right there.
I mean, obviously, if they accept the penalty here, it's going to be like third and forever.
It must have been a holding on Mansfield, if that's what they're talking about.
They're going to move this ball back, it looks like.
Yeah, it certainly looks like that. Why are they moving it back from not the line of scrimmage?
Spot foul?
Yeah, but they don't do spot fouls behind the line of scrimmage. Why isn't it from where they snapped?
No, this is a big one, too.
Yeah, blindside.
3 fouls on the play, 2 against the Warriors, 1 against the Hornets.
Well, how are they not offsetting, though? This is what I don't understand.
What?
2 against the Warriors, 1 against Mansfield. They're not offsetting. I mean,
one must have been before the play and one must have been after the play.
yeah, but to mark off each way, I'm not quite sure. I'm certainly confused. Coach Martinelli.
I don't understand how we lost 4 yards.
Well, obviously, Coach Redding is content over there because Mansfield doesn't.
Yes, okay. Thank you for this line judge who's actually talking about marking it off at the right place.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if it goes 15 each way, then it basically negates itself.
You know, this is the line judge who I was particularly hard on. I think it was last year or the year before. I called him line judge hero. And I talked to him afterwards, and he actually owned the fact that he was wrong about it. And I do have to admit, he is pretty solid with that stuff. And he's the guy that actually was like, what are we doing? Why are we walking this off 3 yards behind from where it was snapped?
Made no sense. So basically, we're right back to where we started.
All right, so we got to redo.
We got to redo, which, again, if they just say penalties offset each other.
You know, Monty Python. We'll call it a draw.
Yeah. Motion Foxborough. Well, that one's an easy one.
Yep.
Foxborough's all out of sync here.
I'm just glad they got the line thing squared away because I was so confused about that.
Again, Patrick, in the off season, maybe we study a little bit of the rule book.
And they keep changing it on me, and nobody else uses it. Because they used to do it from the spot, but they got rid of that like 2 or 3 years ago.
All right, empty backfield. Dulesky, he's going to get dragged down from behind. He's going to gain a couple yards, but they're going to call a horse collar or a face mask here. And if Foxborough actually pulls out a first down out of this, it's going to be amazing because Mansfield's defense is playing very well at this point.
Honestly, if we could see what happened in the downfield too, is
there it is. I guess you know what? He got up underneath the helmet.
Yeah.
And technically, that's called a face mask as well.
Yep. Honestly, that's a case of ball not lying anyway because Cam Rice was getting mugged like 12 yards downfield, like total defensive holding.
All right, Foxborough benefits from the penalty. Keeps the drive alive. They are at the 15-yard line of Mansfield.
Looks like they got Hardiman in the game now. Just go.
There
you go. There you go. Corliss coming running up right there.
O'Keefe drove his guy like the blind side off the playing field.
Yeah, O'Keefe took 87 and threw him out of the club. And then Corliss came running upfield, throwing his shoulder. Yep. Okay, you've got to go. Yep, he looks like a bouncer right there.
Right.
And then you'll see Corliss coming in, finishing his block too.
Yeah, Corliss has played so well. We've mentioned that numerous times over the course of our broadcast. He's played so well this year.
One thing, May does have to get those hands inside. Luckily it's a kick-out block. He's pushing him out, but if it was going outside, then that's more likely to get
There's
called.
Taft inside again. He's going to get a first down out of this, I believe. Should be. Referee's got 3 fingers up. Should be a first if he gets to the 5.
No, it's not. It's it looks like he's on the 4. I mean, they're dropping the sticks.
Yeah, they are. They're moving.
So we got first down. Okay.
Well, again, not to pick on an official, but the guy on the near side is having a moment right now. All right, we're gonna see the missed face mask while we.
Look at that face mask on Taft
right
there.
there. Wow.
That's that line judge that you were just talking about.
Yep, there you go. Under center, Taft got nowhere. 53 from the backside. That's a scrum. Look at that. There's literally 19 players involved right there. Diego on the stop for Mansfield.
I don't know how I feel about that spot. Taft didn't hit the ground until the 1. They blew it dead.
No gain on the play. Second down, goal to goal from the 5.
All right, no gain. 2nd and 5.
So what they're doing is 53 is a little bit of a quicker guy, and 73 is more their sturdy guy. So they're moving 73 and 61 to the strong side to sort of hold the spot, and then they got 53 on the backside chasing.
All right. Hardiman's in. Watts checked out. Hardiman checked in. They're selling out for the run right now. There's, again, movement on the Warriors.
Foxborough's trying to do a hard count right there, try to slow down the rush from Mansfield.
Honestly, it starts at the youth level. You know, everybody struggles with anything other than a 1 count. And like you said, even a hard count there, he's going on 2. And you get guys that just, you break the huddle and they forget in literally 3 seconds time, they forget what the count is.
And it's not even trying to like get them to jump off sides, it's trying to get them
Slow
to slow down their rush.
Exactly.
Because teams start jumping the count and
bootleg.
He's open, get him.
You got Diaz right there. Oh, could have been intercepted off of his hands.
Yeah, almost had a tip drill right there.
Wow. Bring up 3rd down.
Third and goal from the 10.
I almost, what I do here is, you know, I'm splitting guys wide, and I have 1 guy inside. I'm bringing those guys down and running the inside guy on the out underneath there. Just a little misdirection in your pass pattern, crossing. That's what I would do right now, because we can't run the ball. We're struggling to run.
I mean, Mansfield's running zone defense, so you need to throw some zone beaters out there.
Yeah. That ball is almost intercepted.
They were all over that play.
Yeah. So it looks like we're going to be attempting a field goal here too.
That was a film play. Look at 11 right here.
Yeah, that's Scarpolini.
Yep. He was all over that.
Yeah,
Once he saw O'Keefe running out to the side right there, he knew exactly what was coming.
But that's one too, I think you put in your pocket, you go, if you run that same formation, you do the fake screen, you pump it, and then you have a guy, it's running a deeper pattern. Higgins, is a good kick.
Good, right?
Well, we got a 3-3 ball game here.
3-3, Thanksgiving. Higgy with the, what was that, 24-yarder?
Yeah, Higgy's been solid this year.
27? Good job.
Higgy's been solid. Now Russo will be kicking off.
Yep, the official on the Mansfield. Oh no, that's our scorebook. The scoreboard's right.
Mm-hmm. Mansfield's got a little version of the Jumbotron here too, you know, not North Attleboro alone. So Mansfield's got their scoreboard. I kind of like it.
Truck's got to fix that score right there, 3-3. There we go.
You would think though too, when they did the renovation, that they would have expanded that press box over there.
Yeah,
the old Memorial Park behind us, it's a shame that it's really not used anymore. Kind of like almost looks like it's abandoned. But they had a nice big press box over there. A lot of classic games played on that field. This is a good kick by Russo.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with Mansfield right now in terms
There's
of...
a block and a hold in the back, too.
And then we have... Boy, we got stuff everywhere.
Philbin on that tackle.
26 got a flag over on the other side. So they didn't call one on this side where we saw an obvious one, but there was one away from the ball that was on 26. That should be on Mansfield.
Not only just a block in the back, but also a hold in the process.
Yeah, those didn't get called.
Yeah.
But 26 was getting into it with Hardiman over there.
Yep. All right, we're going to see the far side, not the one I was talking about. But
this is the one. That's the flag they threw.
Oh, they're going to call Foxborough.
Are you kidding me?
Tighten it up, guys. Let's go.
How?
Wow.
Man, just after I said something nice about that ref, he goes and throws that and says it. How is that a face mask? Hardiman's hands are literally outside of the guy as he's being tackled.
Wow. Well, I was more concerned like on the near side because, again, when the ball's being returned right in front of you and you kind of like don't see that. But it is what it is. Mansfield is going to take over at their own 43. We have 4:46 left in the half. 3-3 ball game here if you're just joining us.
That left tackle looks back. I wonder if the...
Badiri on that inside handoff again. Taft hits him as well as O'Keefe again. He's going to gain about 4. Bring it out to the 47. Second down 6.
From the 47.
Taft checks out. Moran checks in. And this is where defensively Foxborough is like shy right now, let's say, because Lombardi and Foley would be in there, with Boulay as your backers. Taft is playing more linebacker. Moran's getting in there.
That's why you're seeing a 5-man line.
Yeah, we missed the absence of those 2 backers. So Mansfield's got 2 far side, 2 up backs in the backfield. Nope, nothing there. There's a flag.
Why is the umpire calling that?
No one crossed that line, so we're going to see what's going to happen. You're going to see the line judges come in and correct this guy.
Like, why is the umpire even throwing that flag? That's not your call, dude.
Unless you're going to get it on Mansfield's front moving. No, they're going to mark it off.
Okay, that is your call. Good job.
That makes sense then. That makes sense then because he sees the offensive line moving.
The umpire can make that call. I thought he was calling it on us, which isn't his call.
No, we did a really good job of not crossing that neutral zone. So Mansfield loses 5. They'll now have a 2nd and 11.
He's the guy that's supposed to be watching the interior line right there for that. So
that was a hard count by Mansfield, certainly trying to draw the Warriors off. All right, quick pass out. Badiri, he's going to get back out to the 49, so he gains about 7 yards on that one.
It's going to bring up like a 3rd, and it's inside 5. So
Hassett's out there on the coverage.
This plays on Mansfield staple. They run the trips to one side, and the outside guys run downfield, and the inside guy clears out to the flat. They start throwing that in like 4th grade.
All right, so here you go.
That left tackle is way. They're definitely going to be passing, but come on.
Short pass. They'll bring up 4th down. Again, officiating's tough. There's no doubt about it. But when you have an alignment, we're right on where the ball is, the line of scrimmage. We got a perfect view. And the left tackle who's blocking Palmer is literally in the backfield. And even at a youth level, you will have officials come to us and tell kids when you are making it like a bow instead of a straight line across. You get a little bit, but you do not get a full body. Your helmet has to be lined up on the hip of the guy next to you at worst case.
Hip of the center.
The center, of the center, right. Yep. And that young man is certainly in the backfield because he knows Palmer's a load to take care of. So Mansfield will be punting, we assume.
Boy, he is
long
moving.
Count.
He is.
Good snap. Good pressure. Oh, we're going to get – there's the flag. Jesus.
God.
Totally unnecessary.
Yeah, he was trying to make a play. That wasn't even one of those ones that...
Totally unnecessary.
Personal foul. Roughing the punter against the Warriors.
I mean, I get it. He is trying to make a play. He's got a lot of speed, momentum going that way, but you somehow got to, like, turn yourself away from that kicker.
Well, that's why they coach you up when you're going to block the punt. Is you're supposed to go to, like, the front of the guy to try to block it.
Aim for where his foot's going to be.
Yeah, the problem is he kept his foot up so long, so that's because it's 1 foot. That's a rough in, not a running into.
Well, a big plus there for Mansfield as we got 2:44 remaining in the second quarter.
Mansfield's going to try to take this down to
yeah,
the half.
they get the second half kickoff too. So this is really crucial right now for Foxborough to make a stand.
That left tackle is so far back right now. Like, come on, man.
Look at it. Like, Gillespie on the coverage.
Are they going to allow him to, like, come on.
DiGirolamo on the reception. And again, another DiGirolamo, about the 8th generation of them playing for the Hornets.
And he's just going to keep pushing it back to.
Yes. So we're going to see this from the opposite side. We're not going to see the lineman. We're going to see the play.
Yeah.
Nice pitch and catch right there.
Now he's good, so it's not going to be a pass.
And there's Badiri and O'Keefe.
Mason Borderi on the carry. Gabe Boulay on the stop.
Boulay there, yep.
I mean, on the flip side, when you see 53 so far back, you know they're throwing.
Okay, we're going to look at this. Look at this kid at the top of your screen.
He looks like a sniffer back.
Yeah.
Like, that's ridiculous. He is not on the center's. He's not on the center's hip right there.
All right, we'll see now. Nope. Obviously, we're not passing. We're running here.
Yep, they got
He's up close. There's Badiri. That handoff again. In the middle. Diaz, Boulay. This is 4-down territory. I don't think you're going to see a field goal attempt from this distance.
Yeah.
Max Iorio on that stop.
So
Iorio also in on
timeout
that.
or Mansfield?
Foxborough did. 124. So they got a 4th and 2 here. Again, we want to watch the ball. We don't want to jump. We anticipate a hard count or a long count, one or the other.
Especially with that funny business the center's doing with the ball.
Yeah.
It's one of those little things where he's just flexing his hand just a little bit. So it's like, unless you're like locked in on it, which I don't, the officials have enough to worry about, so I don't picture them locking in on it. But it is one of those things that can get an offside.
Yeah, it sure can. I just, I am amazed, though. I mean, I want to keep harping on it, but that lineman should never, unless, again, the only way he could be there is if you only got like 2 other guys off the line of scrimmage, then certainly. But so right now we're going to see like a power I formation. We got a lineman in the backfield. Actually, looks like 2 of them.
The old Maryland I.
Yep. Now they're going to shift up.
Okay.
So.
There's the middle. There we go. Good stop right there. Great job by LaCroix.
Yep, LaCroix on the tackle.
Coming right through that line. Want to see the move right here. Let's see what he does for it. See if he does anything with it. If it's just, just slides right off that tackle and goes right into it.
Nice job. Nice job. The Warriors dodge a bullet there. So we have a minute and 18. Yep.
2 timeouts. 1 timeout. They got 1 timeout.
That's why I was saying that timeout at the very first play of the second quarter. You kind of wish you had that in your pocket right now.
Yeah, they're either going to get it or they're not.
Let's see what we dial up here, Coach Carew. We're going to see Diaz split out now with Rice. Mansfield really with no safety.
Palmer on the switching sides right there.
There's no. Great tackle, number 28 in the open field on Cam Rice.
I thought it was the bad read by the outside backer
Pump and
there.
go. There's like a pump and go right there. And I mentioned, like the last time, you know, we tried to throw that screen over here. If you pump that screen and then go, they have no safety over the top.
Well, they do have a safety in now, but no.
They're rolling up.
Yeah.
He's got him.
He
stopped running.
Slow down. Oh, you had it beat, man.
Diaz is out there all by himself, and I don't think he thought the ball was coming to him.
Yeah, he's not having a good end of the quarter here.
Oh, he's wide open.
Wide open.
Well, 36 seconds. All right, we're going to see a nice view from higher. Zaleski throws a good ball
that?
here.
Oh, yeah, because he was.
Look at this.
28 was cheating up to cover Rice.
He had 10 yards. The safety coming over from the other side had an angle. Whether or not he catches Diaz, if it's complete is another story. But, man. All right, Foxborough got 3 in the pattern. We're going to see a draw play to Taft, and that's not going to get anywhere.
Make Mansfield use their timeout.
Yeah, they will. Well, it's
watching the officials here, see what we got. I don't know if that was Mansfield's first or second.
I believe it's their second.
Yeah, but they had to call that timeout because they didn't know what they were doing. So they got both sides have one left. I expect Mansfield's going to be coming after this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
it's possible.
They'll start to run their offense at 24 seconds. They'll have a timeout. They're probably going to get decent field position either way. Maybe they want to set up a return. Given the fact that you're not going to be able to run any plays until about 25 seconds left at least, probably going to want to. I mean, I imagine they're going to try to block it. They do have 2 return men out, but.
Well, Scarpolini's one of the.
Yeah, they're coming
guys.
after it.
Knuckleball kick. Scarpolini's going to field it. Yeah, nice tackle out there in the open field.
Not great job fanning out right
there. That's Hassett. Hassett on the tackle. 22 seconds. Mansfield with 1 timeout. Ball at their own 46-yard line.
Do we have? Yeah. No, they're blank.
They're blank.
So Mansfield must have used that timeout that we thought was Foxborough must have been Mansfield.
Interesting.
We need a pick 6, buddy. Let's go.
Definitely don't want to let anybody behind you right now. And I'd keep the pressure on. It looks like we're only going to rush 4. But, again, those 4 guys can put a lot of pressure on.
And obviously they're throwing because the left tackle is in the backfield.
Look at that.
He's in the backfield, guys.
Quick out to the tight end there, 87.
Like, come on.
Gain of like 8. Yep, gain of 8. Second and 2. At Foxborough's 46. We have 17 seconds left.
They're trying to move the ball downfield, but they're seeing if they can break one open. Yep, so
he's being held. Palmer's being held by that kid. Wow.
I mean,
what you got is Palmer's being impeded with an arm across his chest. That's a hold. That is a hold, folks. And the official in the backfield, who is actually the referee, has a clear view of that because he's standing behind the quarterback watching the play develop.
All right, let's see where 53 lines up now.
He's in the backfield.
All right.
He's in the backfield. He's no different. He's no different than the slot receivers.
Yeah.
not see that kid's lined up in the backfield?
We're on it. Yeah, we're on it.
It's just, but how is the officials not?
I don't know.
Because he's on the Mansfield sideline.
Well, an interesting half of football, no less, right? I mean, 3-3. I wouldn't have guessed that. Beautiful day for football. Not like the conditions are a factor. This morning is even nice. It wasn't even like a nipple in the air. Nip, however it is, whatever it said. No nip in the air.
No, we're using their equipment.
My senior year played at the old Foxborough Stadium in a sleet storm. Certainly not fun.
Yeah, we were at Memorial Field behind us. It was cold.
3rd down and 2.
I mean, they're just. I don't know if 53 is wearing like an invisibility cloak where.
Oh,
come on!
He just pulled
Are
him
you
on his
serious?
shirt. He just pulled him
What
on
is
his.
that guy doing?
This could be. That ball's caught by Badiri.
I can't believe he didn't call that.
No time left on the clock, fortunately.
That is ridiculous. There's no. Oh, they're giving him a play. They're giving him a play. What the hell is going on?
They're putting 2 seconds on.
Come on! And they didn't call the whole. All right, half. They called the half. Okay. All right, he picked up his hat. All right, they called the half.
Wow.
I mean, I can't. Like, that's ridiculous. He turned his shoulders. He turned his shoulders.
And then he just tried to tackle him when he went after him the other way. Now they're still out on the field. This is
the referee picked up his hat.
This is absolute craziness right now.
He was tackled inbounds, so once the ball is set, then they start the clock. So they give him the catch.
Yep, so
he's down inbounds.
Inbounds. And this guy, you see the official, the line judges come down. He's saying, roll the clock, roll the clock.
There's
right?
a clock in the background.
Zeros.
It's all zeros.
There we go.
There we go. They shouldn't even have had that extra snap.
Wow. You know, the thing is a game of this caliber, not that you're going to send, you know, a crew that's not as experienced, whatever, to a game that doesn't mean anything, but you have a big game here. This is, you know, one of the best rivalries. They're both teams, they're playoff teams, and you're getting, like, you know, some certain curious calls or lack of calls in this contest.
I mean, they've got to enforce that what that left tackle's doing. It's got to be enforced.
Yeah.
Between the holding and the lining up off sides, it's.
Well, our coaches up here that were next to us, you know, they've been yelling down to the sidelines about that. It's just a matter of whether or not that message is getting through to the officials on the sideline. Because you know as well as I do, we coach, we're chirping to the guys during our youth games. And certainly they tell us if kids aren't lined up right. They tell us to talk to your kids. You got to move them. So it works both ways.
Oh, well, that kid's being talked to, and he's being told to get away with as much as he can. So.
I guess so.
Like,
so
until they throw the flag, just keep doing business as business is being done.
I guess so. I won't argue that point. So we're at half. We got about a 20-minute break here.
Extended halftime.
Extended halftime for the bands. We'll join you after we take a chill pill. All right. I guess we've had time to calm down.
I mean, not me. I spent 15 minutes waiting to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, well, got to be more like a camel, Pat. During the half, I was able to secure a Mansfield roster, so we will do a better job in the second half, as we did last week, covering the Archbishop Williams game with the Warriors. Number 17 is Tommy Villette. He is the quarterback for Mansfield. Actually, I should have known that in advance. And again, 15 is Andrew DiGirolamo. So back now for Mansfield. Number 1 is Andrew Mitten. Looks like number 9, Kellen McCarthy. And over on the far side, it might be Scarpellini 11. All right. Russo kicking off. If you're just joining us, 3-3 halftime score. Really a battle of defenses. We got a squib kick here. And they're going to force Mitten to field that, and he's bobbling it. And nice tackle. All right.
Great job by Will Kessock.
Yeah. Again, open field tackle. These are always great to see when young men are able to pull this off. Look at this. Gets an ankle. Nice job.
Wrap that arm, wrap that leg.
That's it. So Mansfield gets the ball to start the second half at their own 21-yard line.
All right, I see the official talking to 53 right now. So
yeah, like saying you need to move up like 10 feet. Who knows? But we'll see. Again, it's usually tipped off when they're passing the ball, not so much on their run. So Vallette is the quarterback. He's got Badiri in the backfield with him. And we're going to see a pass right off the bat. And this is Dulesky. Dulesky comes out with an interception.
There we go. Great coverage the entire way
really
through.
Good. The intended receiver there was Caden Hart, but a great coverage, like you said, Pat, by Cam Dulesky.
I mean, that was not a good decision.
There wasn't a lot on this throw either.
Yeah, and Dulesky had him. He was all over him.
He was. Look at that, step for step.
It was inside. Like that was just. Yeah. If you're going to throw that, you got to throw it to the sideline side. He threw it to the inside of the field, which is where Dulesky had position.
All right, so Foxborough gets the first break of the second half. Takes over at Mansfield's 43-yard line. Again, we have Taft in the backfield, playing for the injured Ryan Foley. And we're going to see Dulesky on the keeper. And he's going to get about 5 out of that. Good open field tackle there by DiGirolamo.
So one of the things with the quarterback running the ball, it's probably why Mansfield's in like cover 2 zone defense the entire time, because what's happened is the defenders are defending their zone instead of their person, so they're keeping their eyes facing the backfield, so they can see that quarterback when they're running out, whereas if it's a man coverage, you got to cover your man and your back's to the quarterback.
100%. Good explanation on that one, Pat, for the folks at home. DiGirolamo's a big kid, too. 6'4". There goes power football up the middle.
DiGirolamo's 6'4"?
6'4".
That's got to be the biggest DiGirolamo in the family,
Pat,
right? Usually they're shorter guys, aren't they?
They are. We're going to see a nice run here. We're going to get a good block here. You're going to see there's Corliss, and then you also saw LaCroix up there, 272. So Dulesky picks up first down on back-to-back carries, ball at the Mansfield 31-yard line.
One of those DiGirolamo boys must have found a girl on the basketball team. Or
something like that, you're right. But 6'4", and you can tell he's all 6'4" out on that field. All right, handoff here to Taft. He's got some room. He's got some room. He's going to be knocked out at about the 1. They're going to spot him at the 2, 3.
About 2.5.
2.5.
So I like this, how they basically, it's almost like a screen the way they let the right side collapse in, but they walled it off.
Great block.
And they were able to get upfield.
Great block by Diaz, 71.
I wish I knew enough to know the specifics of it. I don't know. It looked like a different technique.
They spot the ball at the 3, which is first and goal.
Yep.
It looked like Taft might have been a little closer. He got knocked out, in my estimation. He got knocked out. The ball was around the 1-yard line.
So we got Hardiman and Bole in there on each side of Dulesky with Taft in the backfield.
And we're going to see Dulesky. There's a flag coming in from the far side. There's a flag coming in from the far side. So personal foul, chop block against Mansfield.
Oh, beautiful. So I bet what that was.
They were thinking like tush-push maybe type of play, and they were cutting the lineman out.
You know what it was is they were trying to cut out it was probably on O'Keefe, because I saw O'Keefe skip pull, right? So they probably undercut him. Yep, right there. See him in the back right there?
Yep.
Can't do that. It was Bollet. It was on Bollet. So
Dulesky gets the score. Foxborough gets the first touchdown of the game. 10 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
one of those player safety changes that they made.
Yep, it's actually a very good rule.
Yeah, because, I mean, you remember long ago, the way you would coach your kids, if they have pulling linemen, you'd tell your little guy to just take them out.
That's right.
And they're trying to reduce that.
So I think the penalty's going to be assessed on the kickoff is what Coach was just getting an explanation from the referee, which actually is great because, you know, Russo should be able to put the ball in the end zone.
Penalty was against the Hornets. Wolf assessed on the kickoff.
So Higgins will attempt the extra point here. Hassett's the holder. Boulet's the center. Good snap, good hold, and that's a good kick.
Yep, there we go.
So Foxborough takes a 10-3 lead.
No need to put everything into it, just enough.
No, just enough to get it over that low bar. So Foxborough should be kicking off from close to midfield.
Yeah, they usually kick off from the 35, so they should be kicking off from the 50.
So the officials are going to have to make an adjustment here because Mansfield's already lining up at the 50.
Yep.
I don't think our guys realize what's going on here. There they are. Bring them forward. Line them up on the 40, actually.
The kick team is like, all right, we're waiting for it.
Number 59, Cam Russo set the kickoff.
I thought it'd be more. Yeah,
that's what the
15-yard
Foxborough coaching staff is saying right now.
15-yard personal foul.
It's a 15-yarder.
Yeah, move them up. Heck yeah.
Yep. Okay.
50-yard line.
Glad somebody's paying attention there.
Look at this. Actually,
now he's only trying to give him 10 yards.
He's spotting them at the Mansfield 45, which is like
about that.
I think it's more than generous.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. How's that 20-yard penalty? Oh, wow. So they got a 20-yard penalty on that. We'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah, just put this bad boy through the end zone. No returns, a good return.
Jelly roll that thing inside the 5. Squib it to the 5.
Well, that's what he's going to do. And he kicks it out of bounds, which is...
Doesn't matter. It's from the spot where they kicked. So it's going to be going to the 20?
Watch this. This official's coming out to the 35-yard line, Pat.
It's from the spot of the kick. It's supposed to be 30 yards from the spot of the kick.
I don't know, unless it's automatically at the 35 every time. But again, that's a wasted opportunity. I would have put the ball through the end zone. Are they moving them back? They are going to move them back. Yeah, they're going to spot them at the 20.
Yeah, which is because they should have kicked from the 50. So 30 yards from where it was kicked.
Again, these guys, they seem to be very confused today.
It's so much easier if we just followed NCAA rules.
Yeah. So Foxborough does benefit from the penalty, even though the ball is kicked out of bounds. Mansfield has the ball at their own 20. We're 10 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the third quarter of the second half here. Villette, the quarterback. They're going to draw Foxborough. That's they got looks like they got Palmer and LaCroix. Well, there's 5 back. First and 5.
That's fine. I'll take it for that whole debacle.
Yeah.
It's like when he started walking off 15 yards and gave him a 19-yard penalty and then walked back another 15.
Yeah. All right, we're going to see DiGirolamo split way out here. Dulesky's got coverage on him. Motion. Badiri on that inside handoff, and he has a big gain. He's got about a 15-yard run right there. He's still going. He's not down. Badiri's out past the 40, out about the 43-yard line.
Run right there.
That's a very good run by Mason Badiri.
That looked like one of those wing T plays where they had like 19 guys going through the line.
Yeah. That's his best run of the day. He's got blockers out in front of him.
One blocker pulling.
Taft there on one of the would-be tacklers for the Warriors. First down Mansfield, their own 43-yard line.
You'll notice they switch Palmer from one side to the other.
Get him away from the kid who lines up in the backfield. All right, again,
they're
Mansfield.
passing.
They
Look
are.
how far back he is.
Here's a quick out. Well, Dulesky takes the legs out of Caden Hart. Gain of about 7. Make that 8. Good gain, 8-yard gain there now in Foxborough territory at the 49. This is a nice little timing play. It's just a quick out.
They love that play.
2nd and 2.
I think if you asked Coach Redden his 2 favorite plays in football, it's that play and the scissor play.
Yep.
Look at he's
I know,
like
he's still in the backfield.
half a yard by. I mean, at least he's up. His ear hole's on the center's hip now.
There's Badiri. O'Keefe in pursuit. Philbin in pursuit. They run him out of bounds for no gain. Maybe a loss of 1.
Mason Borderi on the carry.
And we go with our crew for giving up the Thanksgiving. Thank you very much.
They're actually spotting him with a gain. Wow. I thought he got run out close to the 50, so it'll be 3rd and less than 1.
Now they're giving him a first down.
They gave him a first down. Wow.
It's like community field. You have no idea where that sideline is.
I thought Badiri got run out of bounds at about the 50.
Yeah.
All right, Mansfield picks up another first down.
I thought we were kicking off from the 35, given that's where the X is on the field.
All right, here we go. Looks like we got a run play set up here. Now we're going to see a tight end shift to the opposite side. Badiri in motion. We're going to try it this way. He's going to get about 4 yards through the middle down to about the 37, 38-yard line of Foxborough. Iorio on the stop for the Warriors.
So the quarterback's got a read right there that's causing that shift.
Hendon's checking in, no, we're going with 5 linemen. So you can see Moran check out. 5-man front now.
They're going to be running to the left now, probably.
I think pass. We're going to see pass, yep. This is a quick out. That's the Badiri, and he's going to have, I think he's going to have a first down. It's going to be close. Hassett on the tackle. He's going to need 1 more, so it'll be 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1 at the Warrior 38.
We need to put a little pressure on Villette. So here we go. We'll probably see Badiri on the inside handoff here. Right here. Yep.
There it is.
And he's got a lot
Good gap.
of room
they got
there.
something going on that left side
They
of the
do,
offensive line.
Again, Palmer is switched now. So we're going to see another first down by the Hornets. They are at the 35 of Foxborough.
So it's interesting with that. I wonder that left side of the line on the Mansfield offensive line is that stronger side. That's why Palmer was originally lined up over there. Now they're flipping him side. They put Palmer back over to that side.
Yeah, they have. And we got another pass play coming up. He's tugging on Palmer's jersey. This is Dulesky with he high pointed it. DiGirolamo he literally out-jumped Dulesky. Great effort by both players.
Good job by Hassett and Bullen getting him down and not letting him get a touchdown. That was a good play by DiGirolamo.
Oh, it was. Both guys. Daleski's in great position.
That 6-4 thing, it was like foreshadowing, Doug.
It is. Yep, and he just was able to take the ball away from Daleski.
Yep.
And Bolin and, Hassett slowed him down, and Daleski actually gets back in on the play for a tackle. So we have a 1st and goal from the 5. All right. I imagine Badiri's going to take that handoff here. They look a little confused.
Yeah, I think they're wondering whether or not they're going to switch it because where Palmer's lined up.
Now he's going to throw. He's going to go corner. Oh, touchdown to DiGirolamo.
That damn out.
5-yard touchdown.
Well thrown ball.
Senior captain Tommy Vallette to senior captain Andrew DiGirolamo.
So we're an extra point away from another tie game.
I feel like the DiGirolamo hit a big growth spurt. I don't think he was that tall before.
Tell you what, it certainly paid dividends on this drive here.
Yeah, and it looks like the Mansfield game plan is try to take advantage of that size matchup that he has because Daleski's following him because that was on the other side of the field, so Daleski was following him.
Vallette himself is 6'4". Good snap, good hold.
Kick is up.
It's good.
Worth noting right there, Vallette's the holder as well.
Yep.
That makes the score.
We're going to see a replay here on the touchdown. This good view right here.
I mean, this is just a timing route right there.
Yeah, it is.
And yeah, it's a good play.
It was a really good play. And I think it was Daleski on coverage again. Almost jumped that route. So we're even. We got 5:46 left on the clock in the 3rd quarter.
It's funny, that celebration that he did right there, that would have been flagged by the crew we had a few weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
For the Hornets.
Looked like he was making some sort of commentary on the size advantage he had.
Yeah, maybe.
Funny thing is, though, Cam's got a football game next week, and he does not.
Hefez is the kicker, number 25. He's going deep, and this is going to go to Taft. Inside the 5, he takes it. He's got room up the middle. He's still going.
Got space. Keep going.
Yeah, nice return. Tommy Muldoon, number 5, brings him down eventually. And it looks like Cam Rice is down on the turf. Not a good sign. We're going to see the return replay here. Rice was the lead blocker. He just gets bulldozed right there.
Rolled up. There was a guy behind him.
Yep. Good return by Taft. He brings it out to the 43-yard line, a 38-yard return. Going back to the North Attleboro game, Cam Rice got hurt in that game too, and certainly had some impact on the game, although the real story of that was North Attleboro had the ball for like 20 minutes of the second half compared to Foxborough's like 4.
Yeah, big Super Bowl matchup in Division III right there. Folks, if you like 1940s football, that Division III Super Bowl is the game for you. We've got King Philip versus North Attleboro. The starting running backs for the prospective teams, guaranteed going to have over 60 carries.
Combined.
Between, the two of them.
Without a doubt. The running back we're going to face on Friday of next week, Banda from Shawsheen. He had 35 carries for 33 or 35 for 265 yards in their game last week. So
yeah,
he is their guy.
Yep, and he runs behind that Tidsley kid, I imagine.
Yeah. All right. This is a backward pass. Taft would look like he was going to throw. He turns it upfield. Oh, he takes a shot. Gets knocked out of bounds at about the Mansfield 40. So that actually is a running play because there's a backwards pass.
Yeah. And that looked like he was going to throw it.
It sure did look like he was going to.
So, which makes sense. I think it was supposed to be a throw. There was coverage out there, and he just got that gap when he pulled up, so he was able to go.
So ball's actually spotted at the 41. First down for Foxborough. Get more offense in the first 6 minutes of this half than we had of the whole half prior to this. All right, we see Boulay shift up. And we're going to see Dulesky on the keeper. And he's going to get really nothing. He's going to get it like a yard.
That left side's got to be coming down to give him some more room right there.
Dulesky hasn't found a lot of room on design run plays today.
Yeah, what's happening is they're not getting a good seal on the front side of the play right there. And, you know, part of that's Mansfield making plays, too. So.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they got a big boy right in the middle. If I can get his number, 60-something. But, yeah, I know it's 66. He's 6'4", 345. That is two human beings right there. That is a big young man. All right, we're going to see pass plays underneath the house. He's going up top to Diaz, and it's picked off. He underthrew it. Yep, 28. Darian Sanders comes up with the interception. Diaz was behind him, and Dulesky just underthrew the ball.
And Dulesky.
All right, we'll see a replay here.
Based on what we're hearing from the truck, I think this might not be a catch. No, that's a catch.
That's a catch.
He held on to it
all the way through.
Yep, good play by that kid.
So,
yeah.
Well, Mansfield
Cam was throwing a post. Diaz was running a go.
They're now at the 5. They're on the 5-yard line. So Foxborough took a shot there. Come up's empty. Villette going to take the hit. Oh,
big play by LaCroix right there.
It's not a safety.
Yeah, he had the forward progress
he had forward
right
progress
there.
At the 1.
Yeah, he had it. It's also not based on the foot of the ball carrier. It's based on where the ball goes.
Yeah.
So.
No, forward progress.
Yeah, he had the forward progress. Got it out.
13 yards to go from the 2.
Yeah, I mean, he got to 3. We got a beneficial spot right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So a loss of 3 on the play. Here we go.
But if we get a hold in the end zone, that's a safety.
Yeah,
good job by
on
Bolin.
A tackle inside the 10. So bring up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 6 situation.
They switched things up. They put Bolin, who's a little taller, on DiGirolamo right there, but they're also playing zone.
3rd and 7 from the horn.
All right.
All right, this is a big one right here.
3rd and 7.
Now they're going to probably run that damn flat pass again.
At least they have a little bit of breathing room here. The prior play, taking a snap in the end zone. To your point, Pat, if there's a holding call in the end zone, that is a safety, regardless of what happens on the play. So DiGirolamo splits way out. Dulesky is on him. They're empty backfield. Badiri's going to have a first down. Gets out to the 20.
Sat down right there in that open spot in the zone.
Yeah. Villette's actually feeling his groove right now.
Yep.
He looks nice and poised there.
I do kind of wonder if Badiri sort of reads the coverage right there and it determines whether or not he goes to the flat or he just sits down for the first down. I wouldn't be surprised, a heady player. He might be the one with that.
Yeah, he's a very good
option.
Very, very good player for sure. All right. Still pass.
Yeah, we got some pressure now.
Palmer.
Oh, come on. How do you not? He grabbed his leg.
Wake the fuck up!
God, that referee needs a CNI dog out there.
All right, we're going to see the replay. I got to tell you, Palmer is just like shot out of a cannon right here. And
Like he literally, oh, come on.
all right, it actually results in no gain. So the 2nd and 10.
Yeah, should have been a loss to 8. Well, actually should have been 10-yard penalty.
The key was Palmer's pressure, though, right from the get-go.
We got that
There's the
oop-de-oop
bunch.
again.
There's the bunch. This guy's going to split out.
Yeah, and then the last time they went to the split end right there.
They did. He's looking
He's
for him
doing it
again.
again.
You got to see that. You got to. Philbin was giving him too much. Philbin, the cushion was too much. First down, Mansfield. I mean, we already seen this play in the first half.
The problem is they're trying to set something up to the other side with it.
Right.
They want to get that safety over there so they have a numbers advantage on the other side.
All right, we're coming down to a minute remaining in the third.
And that wasn't a read by Villette. That was the called play.
Yeah.
Gonna be getting a.
There we go.
So.
All right, Mansfield picks up a free 5 due to Foxborough's eagerness. 1st and 5. Ball at the 35-yard line.
Foxborough run there 5-1-5 right now.
All right, Mansfield likely to be the last play of the quarter unless we have an incomplete pass or penalty.
Come on, Matt, get in there.
Here comes Vidiri on that handoff.
There it is.
And they stop him for like no gain. Really, they'll give him a yard. That'll be the end of the quarter. O'Keefe on the tackle.
O'Keefe on the stop. And that is the end of the third quarter.
So we head into the fourth, a 10-10 game. It was 3-3 at halftime. Foxborough took advantage of an early Mansfield turnover to get their touchdown, and then Mansfield came back. They answered with a strong drive. And now Foxborough, after another turnover on our end, Mansfield started this drive at their own 5. And right now they're in pretty good shape. Short yardage for a second down play.
Mansfield's doing a good job of being ahead of the chains right now, methodically going down there. So keeping their plays manageable.
Sun's back out. It is, as we mentioned earlier, a beautiful day. Nice crowd out here today, too. I mean, the stands are full, but there's people lined up in the end zone. There's people lined up on the hill behind us. Good day to come out and watch a game. So we have a second down, it looks like 3.
2 years from now, the athletic director should really consider throwing a couple of porta potties out here. Or Mansfield Rec Department, you know.
Budget cuts.
Second down.
Here we go.
3 yards to go.
So you make that big stop, you make that good stop right there, only gets a yard or 2. Well, the problem was jumped off sides on first down, so now they have a nice manageable 2nd and 3. They can do whatever they want with it.
Yeah. Vidiri's in the slot.
They've got a huge number advantage on the left side right there.
And we're going to see
go away
Vidiri
from
another inside handoff, and he's going to get another first down.
Mason Borderi on the carry.
Vidiri's having a game.
It's interesting what they're doing right there because their formation was very heavy to the left side right there.
Yeah, it was.
They
ran
away
opposite.
from it.
Yep. Ball now at the Mansfield 41.
Sort of like what KP was doing where it looked like a heavy side, but they put their better blockers on the weak side, and we're going the weak side.
Mm-hmm. All right, Badiri shifts over to that short side of the field. DiGirolamo's in the slot. Great catch.
It's a good play by that kid.
Great catch.
Good coverage by Kobe.
Villette threw a dime right there, and Badiri went up over the defender and came down with the ball.
Villette's accuracy rating went up about 12 points from the first half.
Yeah, we're going to see a replay here from the opposite side. And he's got all kinds of time. There's absolutely no pressure this time on him.
I mean, Hassett's on him the whole time.
He is. It's just, I mean, that's
solid catch.
Solid pitch, solid catch.
The old Bear Bryant line, those boys were on scholarship too.
That's right.
They look like they've got that.
Nothing there.
Yeah.
All right. Palmer in the backfield for a 3-yard
Interesting what they're
loss.
doing right there too is they're covering up their tight end, so the tight end's not eligible to go downfield. DiGirolamo's covering the tight end right there.
3 yards on that play. Second down.
So I saw him go upfield, and I was about to lose my mind as an illegal man downfield, but.
As long as it's not a pass.
Yep.
So 2nd and 13 now after a big play by Trevor Palmer. You're right, though. The tight end
DiGirolamo again covering that tight end. So that means that 59 kid.
Iorio rushes Villette out of bounds for another loss. This is a big loss here. Iorio with great pressure that time. Another like 5-yard loss here.
Good job by Iorio. Great coverage on there because it was actually a double move that was going for it. And Villette went to go throw it, and there was just nowhere to go with it. So,
all right, this is a huge play right now. Foxborough needs to hold here and force the punt. Now, what do we got? Timeout, Mansfield.
Yeah.
All right.
So Mansfield wants to talk about it. Palmer and Diaz were looking to the defense, looking to the sideline to see if they wanted to switch sides or not.
Right. Well, while we have the timeout, I'm trying to see if I can spot Cam Rice anywhere. I don't see him on a bench.
Well, he hasn't left yet. Yeah, he's there. I see his green shoes.
All right.
He's walking around.
All right.
He's right in front of Hinden over there.
Okay, because then he would be the guy that would be back on the punt return should we force a punt here.
Yeah. I see the trainer, Christine Dundon's right there with him. So,
shout out to Christine. She does a great job as our athletic trainer. Very diligent. Get to work with her a lot during the baseball season.
Yeah, it's easy to pick Cam out of the crowd because of the shoes.
They've got them shoes. Doesn't matter if he's 5'5" or 6'5", those shoes will give him away.
Well, they make them 7% faster.
Possibly, if they do, I should have had a pair when I was a kid. So ball's at the Foxborough 41-yard line. Mansfield needs to get to the 24, I believe, for a first down.
So the thing is, if they pick up like 10 yards, they're going for it.
They'll go for it. Yeah.
So they're probably, you got to defend the whole field right now.
Right.
Because if they pick up anything, it's 4-down territory.
So I think DiGirolamo just told the official he's off the line right now. There's a screen pass out there. Get him out of bounds. Yeah, good gain.
Yeah, so they'll be going for it. They're going to have 4th and...
Andrew Minton on that reception there. He picks up about...
6, 7.
He got about 9 yards on that.
Yeah.
Iorio on the tackle, but this will bring up a 4th down. You punt it, you're not going to gain much out of it. You might as well take a shot And again, they don't have to take a shot at the end zone. All you got to do is get 9 yards. They get a first down. Nah, yeah, this is not a field goal attempt.
There is no chance he's trying a 50-yard field goal. They're trying to get an offside. Oh my God, he's going for it.
Oh, did he get it? He did.
Holy crap, he got it. That's a 50-yard field goal.
Oh, just about 49-yard field goal.
That is a 49-yard field goal.
That kid's got leg.
Oh man.
Well, got both of us here wrong.
All right. Yeah, that was like an NFL caliber field goal attempt right there.
Well, Mansfield takes the lead, 13-10.
Yeah.
They made the most of that drive. Started with an interception at their own 5-yard line, and they moved the ball downfield.
So how is he good from that one, but the shorter one that he tried, he was short? Huh?
He probably just didn't hit it right. But, man, I tell you, and the wind's really not that much of a factor.
So we're kicking off from the 40? Okay. That explains the 15 yards from before.
Yeah. They got to scrub the X out of the turf. All right, this one's going to go to Taft. Let it go. End zone. All right, we'll take the ball out to 20.
Boy.
All right, we have 9:48, plenty of time on the clock.
I did not have a 49-yard field goal on my Thanksgiving bingo card right there.
All right, we're going to see a replay.
The other thing is, because it's a pretty mild day.
First and 10, Warriors.
Yeah, that's just, oof.
He drilled this thing. I mean, look at the height.
And he gets there's no rush because everybody's like, they ain't trying a 49-yard field goal.
Right, and everyone thinks it's going to be drawn offside, so they're sitting back. But hey, credit to him.
Yeah.
That's a memory on Thanksgiving for a senior. Dulesky with the keeper. Gets a block over there by Boulay.
There's that misdirection that you were calling for, Doug, because the linebackers were following Taft on that, and they also, Foxborough was pulling to the right, so that's what the linebackers were reading the pull.
That should be a first down. It is. Yep. Nice run. Nice run here by Cam Dulesky.
So you see O'Keefe and LaCroix pulling, and Dulesky pulls it.
Yeah, he had Boulay out in front of him, sealed the edge. All right, Foxborough has Hassett and Rice to the near side.
Rice back in the game, that's good.
And, oh my God. The RPO right there, I mean, the exchange between Dulesky and Taft.
Let's see what this looks like. Exchange right there.
Oh my goodness.
Boy. I don't even know who that was on.
Yeah,
I don't run the RPO enough.
No, 55, Ramari Fernandez, excuse me, with the recovery at the Foxborough 28-yard line. That's the one thing that I feel uncomfortable about that play. I'm not going to say I don't like it. I just feel uncomfortable because the object obviously is to freeze the defense, holding that ball in there as long as you can. But, you know, to your point, Mac, who's that on right there? And both kids, you know, had their hand on the ball. Mansfield take a shot here. No, they're going to go back to Badiri, and he's got nothing. Palmer, they're going to stop forward progress.
Problem is they're already in field goal range.
I know.
I can't believe that kid kicked a 49-yard field goal.
Well, he's warming up that leg again in case they need it.
Yeah. I mean, Mansfield right now, all you got to do is not go backwards.
True.
And the other thing with it, because he's got that leg, is that now you have to try to block it, and you can't just, that opens you up for a fake.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how long the longest field goal of the year was for that kid, but
that
was surprising. Well, he won, I think they won a playoff game or like a big league game. Maybe they beat North Attleboro where he hit it. They tried to run that. Get him down.
He's out of the pocket.
Yeah.
He's out of the pocket.
Great
pressure right there. Iorio Palmer first, then Iorio.
They were trying to run a screenplay right
Yeah.
there. And it was, it must have been well cut. Oh, yeah, there's Iorio getting held.
So 3rd down and 12 from the Foxborough 30.
I don't know if he got it to the, did he get it to the line of scrimmage? He must have.
Close enough. I mean, he's flushed out of the pocket anyhow.
Yeah, but it's got to get
I
to the
know.
line.
Again,
Yeah, I don't think we're getting that called here today.
No, it's an objective call here. Not.
The left tackle's in the backfield once again. Like, call it, guys. Call it. Call it. He's in the backfield.
All right, here comes the pressure up the middle. Oh, ball's deflected.
Yeah. Ball don't lie right there.
All right, LaCroix with pressure.
All right, now we got to line up a 48-yard field goal. Who was that got it?
That was LaCroix.
Diaz?
I think it was LaCroix.
LaCroix?
Right up.
Yeah, good job by LaCroix.
It was.
Yep, get those hands up if you're not going to get there.
Let me see. Well, Villette's still out there. I'm thinking, why wouldn't you kick it again?
You just kicked a 49-yard field goal. What?
Right.
This is a shorter
This is
kick.
shorter distance. All right.
They're going to burn a timeout. They're going to try to get them to jump off sides.
Pooch punt.
Quick kick, yep.
Get in the end
Get
zone.
in the end zone. There it is.
There.
Good job. You picked up 10 yards, guys.
I'm thinking like the kid just drilled a long field goal with ease.
Yeah.
All right, well.
Like that was a
Foxborough gets
shorter
the-
field goal.
It was, but it would have been by 2 yards.
You know what? I bet Mansfield's thinking when they did that first one was like, we're probably not going to get a rush because they're just going to assume that we're faking it. And now they know that they'll get a rush, and they're.
Well, Foxborough gets the ball back with 8:23. They dodge a bullet off the fumble.
Yeah. Hopefully Mansfield pays a price for trying to get too cute.
Hey, let's go. Let's get the momentum going. Let's go. Come on.
All right, Foxborough has all 3 of their timeouts. Mansfield has 2.
Step it up.
8:23 to go. I do have to say the Foxboro Cable Access broadcast, fantastic. I had to watch last week from on the NFHS. They didn't have the clock on it, didn't have the down and distance or anything. Great job in the truck, guys. They only had one angle the entire time.
We know we work with the best. High snap, Taft right into the heart of the defense there. 73 on the tackle for Mansfield is.
That's McLeod.
Yeah, it's our boy Seamus McLeod. Short yards, 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
I bet Seamus's Nana makes an awesome mashed potato.
All right, Rice is the lone wide out for Foxborough. And we're going with Taft again. We're going, no, not a lot there. He gets a couple. He's going to get out to about the 24-yard line. He's
Again
gonna
with
bring
the
up
seal right there on the right side.
Yeah. Again, McLeod in there. 42 as well for Mansfield. Killery.
Two things you need with that buck sweep. You need to get a push on your play side from the outside guys, and you need to have a decent seal on the linemen to prevent them from coming on the backside for it.
So we have a 3rd and 6 situation for Foxborough. Plenty of time left. If we
Very
don't get
heavy
it,
on
we
the
can,
right
we can
side, but I
punt.
think they're going to go left. Nope, they're going right, and they
He's not going to get it. Again, Taft on the carry, gets a couple. DiGirolamo, Pereira on the tackle. 4th and 3. I think Foxborough has to punt here. I mean, you get plenty of time. You get just under 7 minutes. Now coach is going to send out the punt team.
Yep.
I think you have to. I just, if you don't get it, you don't want to give Mansfield another chance to go up by 2 scores.
Boy, they got the play clock and they don't even use it. I didn't even notice that because I hadn't been able to look because I'm used to not looking for it.
Gotcha. Yeah, it does. It sits at 0 the whole time. Good snap. Not a bad
punt.
kick. Fair catch called.
I mean, that was an interesting choice.
Fair catch by the Hornets, number 28, Darian Sanders.
Sanders could have had a return on that because it was a low line drive type of kick. But Mansfield will take over at their own 46-yard line.
All right, well, I'm 95% certain Mansfield's out of field goal range now, so there's that plus.
Yeah, they are, for the moment.
I mean, we think. I don't know if the kid's going to pull a 70-yard kick out of his rear end, although this one would be 71. They were talking about the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I forget who it was. One of the guys was, I think it was on the defense, and they were talking about how if the offense crosses midfield, they're in field goal range for that Aubrey guy.
Aubrey. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 Mansfield. 6:15 remaining in the game. Mansfield up by 3. Here goes Badiri on that handoff. You can see this coming. He's got a first down. He's got about a 12-yard gain.
So Palmer does a good job with the seal right there. It's that next spot in there. They probably got him sealed off well right there. Yeah, see O'Keefe's getting double teamed.
Yeah,
so
the
end, instead of trying to block Palmer, what they got is they got the wing back walling off Palmer to the outside, and now the end's coming down on O'Keefe, so they're double teaming.
First and 10 Mansfield. The low snap. There's Badiri again.
Good job with Bolle coming in on the fill. They got a good push on that interior of the line right there for Mansfield, though.
Ryan McCroy on the stop. That is a gain of 3 yards on the play. 2nd down and 7 from the 39.
Like when they built that press box over there, I don't understand why they built it so small. Look at all the room they have over there.
All right, D, we need a play here. Let's go.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Again, same play. Badiri breaks tackles.
Doing a great job finding space right there.
Brings up 3rd down.
I mean, the Mansfield offensive line is literally just trying to get everybody on the ground and let Badiri go where he can. So Foxborough got a 6-man line out there. They're running a 6-1.
And they're chewing clock. We're down to 4 minutes. 3rd and 3. There he goes.
Got it. They stopped them.
They stopped them.
Yep, we got 4th down.
All right.
The crowd wants a flag for a late hit right here. If there's anything that these guys have shown today, it's the guy on this sideline has absolutely 0 interest in throwing it. I'm not even sure what they're looking for right there.
Open your eyes. At the Warrior, 33. Fucking headbutted fucking pass.
I'll be glad next year in a sense. 4th and 1.
All right, big play right here. There it
Straight
is,
ahead.
right in the middle. Oh, he was able to get outside. Can't blame Gabe right there, because that's one of those plays where you have to play it differently.
Right.
You've got to try to drop them in the backfield because they only needs to get a yard, so you got to be aggressive. All right, now it's 2:30 to go, so.
Yeah. clock is not Foxborough's friend right now.
Yeah, start killing timeouts after this. So you just got to hope that you get a few off the.
Yeah, they're taking every bit of it. Straight ahead.
Yep.
I call a timeout. Baderi's definitely going to walk away with honors from this game. He has been their player.
Timeout, Warriors.
We have 2:04 remaining. Okay.
All right, so I imagine Mansfield's probably going to be running the ball because they're already within field goal range, and they want to make sure that Foxborough burns through all their timeouts. Looks like Mansfield's got 1 timeout left. Not 2 timeouts. Okay, so both sides have 2 timeouts.
Second down and 5 at the Warriors.
All right, 2nd and 5. Again, Mansfield in that power I. And there's Badiri again. He's going to bounce it outside. Foxborough trying to swipe at the ball. Nope. Another timeout coming here.
It's picking up some good yardage, too. So.
Yeah, he's had a game, and I guess there was some question of him being 100% today, you know. But he is a ball player, as was his brother and his father.
I mean, there would have been 0 doubt in my mind that he would have. So Foxborough does have a good idea based off of this game, some adjustments they need to make for next week with the personnel, the way they've had to move things around. So that is an advantage for it, that you had a very competitive game and it sort of showed you where you need to get better at places. All right, Warriors need to stop right here, because if Mansfield gets a first down, the game's over.
Again,
right,
power,
there he goes.
Badiri. A lot of guys here.
Mansfield signaling they got a first down. What do we got?
Meanwhile, this is going to be real close. You're going to measure.
We got a measurement. How's this for drama?
Yep.
The other thing is their chains are 2 yards off the line, so it's tough to see from the angle.
Give a shout out to my former boss at the Foxboro Company / Inventus / Snyder Electric, Ed Westhaver. He's always been part of the Mansfield chain crew. Got to see Ed before the game today.
Short.
We are short.
Fourth down.
Fourth down.
You kick or you go for game? I think they're going to go for game.
Go for game. If they don't get it, Foxborough's got a long way to go. No timeouts.
Yep. Because the last thing you want to do is, even if you get your field goal, you gotta make them. You gotta kick off, and yeah. Worst case scenario, you don't get it. They get the ball in the 15. and no timeouts.
So this will be the ball game for all intents and purposes right here. Foxborough obviously has to be aggressive, but not too aggressive, and jump off sides. They started winding the clock.
Yeah, give us the 43. 143.
Timeout Warriors.
Now they got to talk again. There you see Earl down there. Great job this year, Earl. Thanks for all you do. Again, we work with some of the best people.
Put us at 142, okay.
The volunteers are just really awesome, and they do a lot more than cover football. Basketball season's around the corner. They cover concerts up at the high school and the middle school. You name it. And if you got some free time on your hands and you want to get involved, check in at the office on Central Street. Mike Weber is the director or manager. I'm not sure what Mike's official title is, but he's the man in charge. And chief cook and bottle washer is what I was just told, which, yeah, that falls into that category. But, yeah, great group of people. I've been doing this for over 20 years, and I don't regret a minute of it. So here we go, folks. Here's the ball game. Mansfield's going to call a timeout. We had a chess match here.
So if you're Mansfield, do you go with the long count to try to draw them off sides, or do you go on like set?
I go quick. I go quick.
Yeah.
Because I think Foxborough would be anticipating a long count to try and draw them. So I go like first sound.
Yeah.
And I use your quarterback. I use Villette. If he's going underneath center, I go right with him.
Yeah.
6'4". Yeah. What a battle, though, today. I mean, both these teams came to play. Credit to Mansfield. Their season basically over as of today. Foxborough does get to play next week, but Foxborough had the Davenport title on the line, and you know that's an accomplishment in itself.
The other thing is the mentality of the up and down. You're getting up for Thanksgiving. You're getting up for a chance at the league title. And then if Mansfield gets the first down right here, you got to get back up for actually a state championship.
Yep. So here we go. Double wing formation. Or actually, here we go.
Yeah, it's
motion.
the quarterback.
And they're going to give it to him.
I think he spun off.
He got it. He got it.
Yep. Yeah, he spun off for it.
Well, that's going to be your ball game, folks. Yeah. He did a nice job of spinning off that tackle. Good.
Well, enjoy your victory, Mansfield.
Yep. As we said, this game every year you can't predict who's going to win.
Yep.
You know.
We make good use of that 2 weeks to prep. And
they sure did. I mean, Mansfield came prepared today. They shut down our running game for the most part. The turnovers weren't a huge factor, but they certainly were a factor. We missed a couple opportunities. Diaz was open on one pass pattern that he basically probably didn't think the ball was coming to him, and he was wide open. The ball was over his head, and then another one he was open and it was underthrown. So those are missed opportunities. You know, so the Hornets walk away yet again with another Turkey Day victory.
Well, you wanted to win this one, but at the end of the day, you got bigger fish to fry next week. So you got a chance at revenge going against Shawsheen. I think that this group of kids is going to do, especially those senior leaders, are going to do a great job of refocusing. So, you know, the turkey's going to not be as great today, but, you know, something in the
big scheme.
The big scheme of things, you got to refocus and go for that big one.
Yeah, I honestly think that, you know, the absence of Foley and Lombardi, especially at linebacker, probably more than anything else. Once Mediri was able to start getting holes, he was getting past that first level. I think there's where the linebacking play would have come into play. But, you know, Mediri obviously had a great game. So did Follett. Follett warmed up. I mean, early on, his passes weren't too accurate, but he did get some time, and he found some receivers.
Most valuable player and outstanding lineman winners.
So we're going to have the award presentations here in a second.
Mansfield High School would like to publicly acknowledge and thank George Bandos, owner of Jimmy's Club Restaurant, for donating all of the next 4 trophies, which are awarded to the most valuable players and outstanding lineman awards.
So those juniors and sophomores
The Jeff Parker
that taste with it, remember it for next year.
which will be presented by Walter Parker and the Parker family. That award
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
awarded once again by the Parker family. Blue Warriors, outstanding lineman Matt O'Keefe.
Well, not the trophy Matt O'Keefe was looking for today, but certainly a well-earned one, the Parker Award. A great 4-year career, not over yet with 1 game left.
Presented to the outstanding Mansfield High School alignment, presented by Matt McHugh's sister, Catherine Jansen, is awarded to Mansfield High's senior captain, Nate Taylor.
All right, number 61. So Mansfield comes away with their lineman award.
I was thinking to myself, what if they gave it to 53, the kid that was off sides half the game.
Will be presented by Foxboro Athletic Director Joe Cusack. Is awarded to the quarterback, number 12, Cam Deleski.
Man, it is fitting that Cam and O'Keefe get these 2 awards. Great careers that they had.
Yeah.
Hopefully next week they're raising a better trophy.
Yeah, we can only hope and pray.
Which will be presented by Mansfield High School Athletic Director Tim Selman. Will be presented to senior captain number 16,
And Mason Badiri.
That's a no-brainer right there.
Yep, deserved it. Even we made that big catch on the sideline too to get them in the field goal range for that go-ahead field goal. Congratulations, Badiri family. A good career.
Yeah, should have been in Foxborough.
Yep, sure should have.
Literally half a mile down the road from the Foxborough line.
I think when they were born, they were on the line.
Yeah.
Head coach Mike Redding and the Mansfield Hornets.
That'd be a lesson to you Foxborough folks that are thinking about having families. Once you start having kids and you're living in another town, it gets a lot harder to move.
Yeah.
So.
Accepted by Hornets senior captain.
All right. Well, I think that pretty much wraps things up here. We are done for the year because we won't be covering the Super Bowl. We'll be there watching as spectators. But we do want to thank again our crew, phenomenal people. Mike Everson, our producer, Mike Weber, our director, cook, bottle washer, all that other stuff. The camera folks, don't know them all, but Rob Decker, Earl Ferguson, Jim Boulay, quite a few folks here.
Matt Shea,
Scott Daniels. We even had Rick Plasmati out here for a little bit this morning. So thank you all. It's phenomenal working with you, and we look forward to the Super Bowl next week as spectators, and hopefully we get that W. So happy Thanksgiving from me and my family to yours. Signing off. Go Warriors. Thank you for watching this Cable 8 sports coverage of the 2024 football season. Game coverage made possible through the efforts of Foxboro Cable Access volunteers. You can watch all the Warrior home games, Mondays and Tuesdays at 8 on Comcast HD Channel 1072 and Verizon HD Channel 2139. You can also catch us online at fcatv.org and follow us on Facebook and on Twitter.